Hi everyone, just wanted to start today's video off with a big thank you for 200 subscribers. I never would have imagined my channel would get this far, and I really appreciate everyone's continued support and likes and comments. I may not always get around to, replying to every comment, but I do definitely at least try to give everyone a like on their comments. It's amazing how far this channel has come since 2021, I believe, is when I first started doing full-time record videos. Before that, I was mostly just posting video game clips or just random stuff. But since then, I probably had about 50 records back in 2021, and now I've accumulated probably well over 300, so the addiction's strong here. But today I wanted to show everyone my prized possession of records that I have, which is all my records that were featured songs in the Fallout game series or TV Amazon series. And we'll start off with this bunch right here, which is these are mostly from Fallout 3 and New Vegas. That's what the songs are from. We got hold on, let me focus. Big Iron by Marty Robbins. I have two copies of that one. This one's the better copy because that one I bought it and it skipped. But luckily I got another copy and it still has the punched out hole, which is nice. Then I have a copy of Johnny Guitar by Peggy Lee. A great song. We got Jingle Jangle Jangle. I mean Jingle Jangle Jingle. Right? I don't know. By Kay Kaiser. It's another great song. I love all the music in Fallout. That's why I be collecting all this. I play all the games. Opus number 1. I believe that was New Vegas. I don't know. I might be mistaken, but I haven't played the original Fallouts in quite a bit. I mostly play 4. And this stack is all from Fallout 4, from Diamond City Radio. And first up, we have The End of the World by Skeeter Davis. A reproduction copy of Uranium Rock by Warren Smith. We have The Wanderer by Dion. Right Behind You Baby by Ray Smith. 60-Minute Man by The Dominoes. Another copy of The End of the World. A copy of He's a Demon, He's a Devil, He's a Doll by Betty Hutton. I think that's how you spell her name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. Atom Bomb Baby by the 5 Stars. And this one is hard to read because it's a reproduction copy also. But this is a whole lot of shaking going on by Big Maple. And here's one of my favorites in the whole collection is Uranium Fever by Elton Britt. It took me so long to find this copy. And it's a pretty rare copy. Then we have a copy of Butcher Pete 1 and 2. This is a reproduction copy also. Now we're into the 78s. First up, we got One More Tomorrow. I just picked this up, so everyone stay tuned because this will be in the next upcoming videos. Not the next one, but probably the one after. Then we got Orange Colored Sky by Nat King Cole. A copy of Maybe. I got a couple of these in my collection by the Ink Spots. Accentuate the Positive. Even though it's not the official Fallout version, this is the best I could get because, the Fallout version was never actually published on a record. Unless you get, like, the actual Fallout, vinyls, but those are a lot of money. I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots. This is a pretty valuable record nowadays also. Into Each Life Some Rain Must Fall by the Ink Spots and Ella Fitzgerald. Civilization by Danny Kaye. We got Pistol Packin' Mama by Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters. Crazy He Calls Me by Billie Holiday. Let's just put those up a little bit. There we go. Another copy of Maybe. I got quite a few copies, I believe, of Maybe because, you know, I come across them quite often. They're a pretty easy to find record. Massachusetts, which was actually supposed to be put into Fallout 4, but it was actually cut content. You can find it in the game files, though. And there's actually some cut speech that you can find on YouTube from Travis announcing that he's going to play that song. And this is Rocket 69 by Todd Rhodes. Personality by Johnny Mercer. This is another one right here that was pretty hard to find. Mighty Mighty Man by Roy Brown. This copy is pretty well beaten, but it's the only one I could ever find, so had to get it, obviously. Another copy of 60 Minute Man, but on a 78. Grandma Plays the Numbers by Wynomi Harris. And this is Easy Living by Billie Holiday. This is one of my favorite songs also that I have on the 78s. Undecided by Chick Webb, and I believe it was vocals by Ella Fitzgerald. Yeah. Another copy of Pistol Packin' Mama. They're pretty common to come by as well, so I have a couple of those. Now, this isn't an official Fallout version of this song, but I do have Anything Goes, but it's by Amber Rose and his orchestra. Unfortunately, I don't have the Cole Porter version because those are a lot of money and hard to come by. Into Each Life Some Rain Must Fall. I think I already had that one showing in the video, but that's another copy. Now, this one right here, I was in a bidding war for this one. I ended up paying like $80 at the end, but man, was I happy when I got it. It's All Over But the Crying by the Ink Spots. That is a really rare record. This one is Worry, Worry, Worry by the Three Sons, and it's a not-for-sale record, which means that it was probably a promo that was used for radio stations, which also I find pretty funny because, you know, Travis would have probably had one of those in his radio station. Another copy of Grandma Plays the Numbers, but this one got cracked in shipping when I bought it. But I couldn't find any more at the time, so I just accepted it, which I probably shouldn't have, but I did. But luckily I found the other copy that was in mint condition. And unfortunately, same thing with this one, Easy Living, and it was a cracked copy, but my dumb butt decided to just say, oh well, stuff happens. Now we're on to the songs from Fallout 76, which we got Bubbles in My Beer by Bob Wills, 16 Tons by Tennessee Aaron Ford. Come on, focus. There we go. Then we got Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition by Kay Kaiser. Another great song. I'm a huge history buff also, so that's another one of my favorites. I got two copies of that one, actually. There's the other. And this is Mr. Sandman by the Chordettes. Then we got Two Left Hands by Freddie Slack. And finally here we got In the Mood by Glenn Miller, which I believe that one was in 4. That one was in 76 and also the Fallout Amazon series, which we're going on to next, which I have another copy, but in a 45 form. So Doggone Lonesome by Johnny Cash. I wish I could get the shellac version, but they're quite expensive. We'll Meet Again by the Ink Spots. Then we got We Three by the Ink Spots. Don't Fence Me In with a factory mess up label by Bing Crosby. Only You and You Alone by the Platters. And then we got Don't Let the Stars Get in Your Eyes by Perry Como. And then finally but not least, I managed to get a copy of the Soothing Sounds of the Apocalypse presented by Vault-Tec, which they released for the Amazon series. And here's all the songs that are on it. And a picture of everyone dancing around the mushroom cloud. And that's about it, but thanks everyone. Thank you so much everyone for all the likes and support. I really do appreciate it. And catch me in my next video. Thank you. Bye.